Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Big Dog AC Show, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We're on all the formats. We appreciate you. And you know what? We have stickers. We're going to talk about those later.
Yes.
So we're going to give you an opportunity to pick up some stickers from us. We're going to talk about, Nikki Sixx's new book. We've got History on A&E. That's going to be awesome if you get a chance to check that out. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm recording it, so I'll be able to listen to it, watch it later. Also, we have Snacks on the line with us right now. Snacks and
hello. And
he's going to go through. There's a new movie coming out, and it's the Munsters. And I think we talked about this before. I don't know, but it's Rob Zombie who's going to be producing this movie, because we can only imagine how he's going to do it, who he's going to have as the actors and actresses in the movie. Mm-hmm. So not only does AC and myself, we have a list of who we think should be the actors. Yes. Snacks has a list as well of who he thinks should be the actors in the movie.
And we don't know who's on each other's lists. And, we're picking this as, I don't know, is it going to be horror? Is it going to be comedy? We have no idea. So just whoever you think is best.
It should be pretty crazy. Friday the other day, I went out and decided, you know what, I'm going to go play 9 holes of golf. And I'm not very good at it. I mean, it's fun. I like to.
You're not bad.
You deserve some stickers after your
gold stars.
Put them on my golf clubs. Yeah, it was horrible. I mean,
it wasn't horrible.
The first shot of the whole day, I missed the ball and topped the ball, and it went rolling off the tee, and then all of a sudden, AC laughs at the top of her lungs, and
I had to mute myself on FaceTime.
It was a spontaneous laugh. I did not try to do it, and I did not plan on doing it. It was just uncontrollable, and it just came out. I am sorry, I couldn't help it. I didn't laugh at you anymore after that. But
it would have been a perfect TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that organized.
I think the TikTok would have been great on that, but I just remember looking over and seeing AC busting up and seeing Snacks on the video FaceTime, just laughing as well. So it was a great day for the golf that day.
Yes.
It's fun to get out, and it's fun to try to figure that game out. I remember many years ago, I used to think that game was, boring and whatever. Then you go out and you try to play it, and you're like, oh, okay.
And it's hard.
It's not easy to do.
How did AC do?
AC didn't golf. She just drives the.
I just drive the golf cart.
She likes to drive. Likes to drive fast. So
that's a vibe.
These weren't very fast, because these were old school gas powered golf carts, and it sounds like you're starting an old tractor. That's what it reminded me. Like my dad would be starting the tractor. This is exactly how it sounded, and it was so fucking hilarious, because you can hear the other golf carts, like on the other holes. You could hear those people driving the golf carts.
Yeah,
I mean, it was fucking hilarious.
It sounded like they were feeding the animals out there, with the hay on the back or something like that.
Yes.
It just sounded like an old tractor.
It was hilarious.
But AC likes to drive the golf carts around and kind of moto through everything and try to jump the thing and all that stuff. So
it takes me a second to realize that, hey, you can drive on the fairway. Hey, you could drive on this, because I'm like, oh, I gotta stay on the path. And it's like the guy that was with us, he's all, you don't have to stay on the path, you can drive. I'm like, oh, okay. After I figure that out, then I'm all over the place.
Well, next time Snacks is in town, we'll have to take him out on the golf course.
It was a very nice golf course, and we didn't eat food there because we had eaten before we went there.
Right.
But I was looking at their menu. They have steak skewers. The guy that was with us had like this big old hot dog that he was eating when we got there. And man, it looks like it's got really good food. Yeah, and of course they got a bunch of beers.
It was a nice place. And speaking of beer, I mean, I got to touch on this. I have to touch a little bit on this. Speaking of beer, I'm kind of just laying low on the beer right now. It got to be where it was, a big party doing the Big Dog AC show. So I'm kind of backing up on that a little bit and just trying to put these shows together and see how they sound without, the beer. I mean, I don't know. I say it, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done, because sometimes I have a little too much before the show or whatever. And but then I start thinking, what would it be like without it? I want to hear that as well and see how that works out. But I don't know if I could ever say I'll never have another cold beer again. But at least for now, just kind of back up a little.
Yeah.
That's why I found my goldfish.
That's why what?
Right now, I'm focusing on goldfish. I got a new bag. It's the mixed. It's extra cheddar and pretzel, so you don't know what you're pulling out when you.
Oh, okay.
How exciting. How exciting.
So
So I think that's, I just wanted to just touch on that a little bit because there have been some times when, you have enough and, and then for me, I just want to just see what happens and see how that works out as well. Plus, Razor Sharp Studios, they're getting a little perturbed sometimes, so we got to back that up.
Well, we're all behind you, though.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yeah, I can do it. Well, until next week. We'll see what happens.
Then we'll see
or the
what
week
happens.
after. When Snacks is in town, we'll be drinking spritzers. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we might have some wine. We still have some Fresca.
Yeah, we can
in the
probably
cupboard.
do
Heck
some.
yeah.
Yeah. Nikki Sixx's new book is out. It's already been out a couple weeks. The first 21. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Looking forward to actually getting my hands on that so I can check it out. It was, how he became Nikki Sixx, the first 21, how he got to that part of what he was doing. Debauchery, all kinds of craziness. It's the story that you haven't heard. So,
And I'm wondering, okay, it's a story we haven't heard. I wonder how it's going to be different than some of the early stuff on The Dirt, that movie.
The Dirt, yeah.
Because it did show him when he changed his name to Nikki Sixx.
Changed
and
his
stuff.
name. There was a couple other names he had before that, and then Nikki 9, I think, or something like that, or I don't know. But just little things that I've heard. And it's all about how he got to where he was at and, getting Motley Crue started and all that. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading that book. I had a chance to read Lita Ford's book, and it was pretty cool. You don't really know too much about them until you read that kind of stuff. Lita was wild. Runaways were crazy. And then, of course, on her own, her solo records were doing well, and it was a cool book to read. I suggest you read that one, too, as well, for Lita Ford.
Yeah, it sounded like she had a wild time.
She did.
And, she talks about Bon Jovi, too.
Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora in that book.
And I'm like, what?
Tommy
No way.
Iommi from Black Sabbath. All that crazy stuff. So
Because she was dating him, though, wasn't she?
She married him, I think.
She married him.
She
Okay.
married him. So that was a good book. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the first 21.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that'll be good.
Definitely. I'm stoked because I love Kiss. That's where it all started with me, pretty much. They have a Kisstory, a whole thing on them on A&E.
Yep, not to be confused with the episode that we did titled Kisstory.
No.
It's different.
We titled that a long time ago.
Yes, way before they came out with this one.
Yeah, it's a 2-part series, so I'm recording it so I can watch that as well.
I think that's going to be really good too, because I don't know a whole lot about Kiss. I mean,
Right.
that's your band, and
Right.
you've been following them forever. So, I mean, I think I'll learn a lot
back
about
in
them.
back in the day, that's when I saw that Kiss Alive 1 album. We've talked about this. That's pretty much was it for
That was
me.
it.
I was like, I want to do that. I want to be around that, do something like that,
And you do have pictures, which I should post, of you when you were
No.
younger.
No.
Yes, that you have the Kiss paint, and tell us about you guys used to dress up, and then that guitar.
That wasn't me. That
was
that
you.
was Snacks. He was dressing up like Kiss.
No, but talk about that guitar that you made.
It was how Ace Frehley and Kiss. If you're a Kiss fan, you know what I'm talking about. He smokes his guitar and his guitar solo. So when I was younger, teens, and started getting into the band, I made a guitar that would actually smoke, and me and my friend would put these shows on and put their makeup on and do all that stuff to as much as we could, exactly like the band. So there's pictures of it, smoking and everything. I had it all set up using gunpowder, and as long as you don't compress gunpowder, it won't explode. So I figured that I could just put it in a little napkin and then stick it where the pickup would be, and then I'd set some stuff up to where it would ignite it. It was pretty cool. It was actually kind of neat,
Yeah,
and
I'm sure.
I have those pictures, and I think I posted a couple of them on some kind of contest or something like that.
I think it was for the A&E. I think it was for this Kisstory thing.
Yeah, you win something. You win some kind of, and that's water, by the way.
Yeah.
And you win something, from them. I don't remember what it was.
But you have those pictures taken already, so we're going to post those.
No, we're not posting.
And so
those.
that guitar, though, didn't have strings. Like, it wasn't a regular guitar. It was just plywood, right?
We couldn't play guitar. We didn't know how to play, so we took and measured out guitars and cut them out of plywood and painted them to look like guitars. So we were like miming Kiss is basically what we were doing with the paint and all the stuff. It was interesting. It was a lot of fun, and we actually had people come over and watch us do that.
Did you charge anybody?
No, we didn't do
you
that.
should have made some money on that shit.
I could have made some
Did you
money.
have snacks provided?
No snacks were provided. Didn't think about that.
Bring your own shit.
It was bring your own stuff, but it was a part of my life that, sometimes I want to forget, but other times.
No, it sounds like you had fun, though.
Other times was cool,
It sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah, dirt bike riding to dress it up like Kiss, it was kind of a change there, definitely.
Yeah,
but that Kiss-tree thing is going to be awesome.
Yes.
It starts from the beginning to where they are now. So
is it like the whole 50 years? I think it said right now 50 years.
50 years.
And aren't they supposed to have one last tour, or have they stopped that?
End of the world tour, end of the road tour, something like that. They're still doing it. I mean, if you get a chance to check them out, it's worth it. I mean, all the stuff they do on stage, and
Gene might not jump as high as he used to.
No, he doesn't do those leg kicks like he used to. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, "Are you going to buy tickets to go see Kiss?" And he said, "I don't want to see 70-year-old men jumping around on stage in leotards." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
I didn't think of it that way. All right.
What about the music? What about the fireworks?
No, it's a big show. And they're one of the loudest bands I've ever seen live. I mean, literally, my shirt was shaking and vibrating. They were so loud.
Wow, and see, I've never seen them live.
Yeah, they're just...
So that would be somebody, I guess, that I would go see.
Extremely loud. Definitely. So if you get a chance to check out that Kiss-tree on 80, I suggest you do. It's pretty good. We got a movie review coming up. Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this before. I'm pretty sure...
80s movie review.
Yeah.
In a little while.
It'll be coming up.
Yeah.
Snacks is ready to sing already.
I guess.
Yep.
Got my time. It's time to sing.
Yep, it is.
Almost, not yet.
Maybe we can get Snacks a record deal through the show.
I'll open up for Kiss.
Yeah, you
can wear the leotard?
You're going to wear a leotard?
Yeah, and then I'll have, on my guitar that I don't know how to play, but on my guitar, I'll attach, goldfish to it. So I can,
God. You with the goldfish. We're going to start calling you Goldfish.
He may get a sponsorship out of the deal with Goldfish.
Oh, my God.
Pepperidge Farms Goldfish. I'm your big supporter.
But it's funny because there is a street in one of the towns that's close by here that's called Goldfish Farm Road, I think.
I should be there.
And it's so funny. Every time I see that, I'm like, Goldfish.
Yeah.
Snacks and Goldfish.
Yeah, because we had Snacks on the show a while back, and he had suggested having goldfish before, and it was pretty good.
Yes, he liked,
and AC didn't know what cheddar jack meant.
Well, because you didn't say cheddar jacked. You said jacked. If you had said cheddar jack, I probably would have been like, okay, cheddar jack. You said, no, these are jacked. I'm like, okay, well, make some jacked. Are they spicy or what? Yeah.
Jack cheese.
Yeah, okay, I know it's jack cheese. Now we know, but you didn't say cheddar jack.
Yep.
By the way, they're really delicious. So, Pepperidge Farms, if you want to holler at your boy,
holler at your boy. Holler
at your boy, Snacks.
But the Munsters movie, we'll talk about that.
Hey, the Munsters movie, this is going to be cool. Rob Zombie's going to be directing the Munsters movie. And
on his Instagram page, though, he's been showing stuff like he showed him driving the Munster mobile,
right?
And so also, though, more recently, he's scouting for, the Munsters house. So he's in Hungary, or in Budapest, Hungary. And he shows the pictures of these castles, like, it's fucking amazing. So It's like, wow, this is going to be like a big deal. This is going to be a big thing.
It is. I think it's going to be probably one of the best movies when he's done with it. I know with Rob Zombie, it's going to be gory. He's not going to be television friendly.
Well,
I don't think so.
It's probably not going to be TV. It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be TV, primetime TV.
No, I'm thinking, Spot, the dog that's always under the stairs in the Munsters. Well, I mean, I wonder how he's going to do that. How he's going to make that come to life,
He'll probably have a really good animatronic something or CGI or something. It's going to be cool.
It should be cool.
Now when you say it's gory, now I'm looking at my list and I'm like, well, I kind of focus on a comedy, so that's going to be interesting.
It's fine because we don't know what he's going to do. Basically, he has not hinted around at anything.
But our list, what we have is what we would do, who we would put in place of the actors.
Yes.
The late Fred Gwynn. You got Yvonne DiCarlo as Lily, Grandpa Al Lewis, Butch Patrick as Eddie, and there was 2 Marilyns, Beverly Owen and Pat Priest. So, but AC, Big Dog, and Snacks, we're going to tell you who we would put in those positions.
Yes.
Oh, so if it was our movie, we're not saying who we're. I get it.
Well, just it's fine. If
Who we would put in.
Yeah,
Who you
like
put- yeah.
who we feel like would be a good character, I guess. Good actor for that character.
I mean, because we think that Rob's going to pick some crazy people, but you never know. As long as he picks good actors and actresses, the movie will be awesome.
He might pick some people, some unknown people, know? I mean, we have no idea. Like I say, he hasn't said anything about which way he's going to go with it. He just said that he's been a huge fan since he was little of the Munsters, and that this is something he's dreamed about doing. So now he's finally getting the chance to do it. So we don't know what he's going to do.
But this is what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with AC. AC's pick for Herman, the late, great Fred Gwynn. Who would your pick be for Herman for the Munsters?
Okay.
Herman, we're starting out with the best one.
Now, well, we'll start at Herman, and then we'll work our way down.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Herman.
Yep.
I feel, and anybody who knows WWE, the guy that plays Kane is Glenn Jacobs. I think he would be perfect because when we watch some of these shows and they're talking to him like when he's the person, because he's like a politician now.
Yeah.
He's really funny, and I just feel like he's got the size, he's big, but he's also he can be funny. So I think he'd be good.
Okay,
that's my pick.
All right, Snacks. Who would you pick for the Herman in the Munsters?
Well, like I said, I'm just gonna say I'm making mine a comedy.
Okay.
That's fine.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
I think he would be good too.
I think Will Ferrell would be a good Herman in the Munsters.
God. I can only imagine him being Herman. He would be fucking insane.
He'd be crazy.
He'd be nuts.
He would
because
be insane.
it goes with my choice for Lily. I'm not gonna say that now, but I'm saying that's Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Lily, Yvonne,
well, no, who do you got?
Oh, me, Herman.
Yeah, Herman.
I'd have to say, and this guy's a blockbuster at the movies and all that. I'd have to say it would have to be The Rock.
Okay, yeah.
I think Herman Munster.
Buff ass.
What's that?
Herman. That'd be one buff ass Herman.
Yeah, he can knock people's heads off and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think
but he's funny too, though.
I think he would be hilarious.
Yeah.
As Herman.
Like the suits wouldn't fit him.
No, they did. Well, he'd definitely be a Frankenstein, big guy like that. So.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So Yvonne DiCarlo played Lily, and quite well, and really,
of course,
she was awesome. AC, who's your Lily?
I think Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Jessica Chastain.
I like her as an actress, but I think that she'd be, she's pretty, obviously, and I think she'd really be. I don't know. I just think she'd be good.
I think. I mean, I think that. Yeah, I think she would be great. I think there's a few others that would probably be pretty good as well. But
how about you, Big? Who's your Lily choice?
I think I'd have to go with Angelina Jolie.
She looks like that, just
yeah. You don't have to dress her up or nothing. Just put her in there. Yeah, wouldn't it have The Rock and Angelina Jolie?
Oh my gosh! Well, that would be.
Big as his calf.
Yeah, I know that would be a big comparison because he's huge and she's like a little twig. So
yeah,
that would be different.
That would be crazy. So I'd have to say Angelina Jolie for Lily.
Okay, Snacks.
Yeah. So I chose Catherine Hahn.
She's funny.
Yeah,
I think her and Will Ferrell would just steal the show.
Oh my gosh, that would.
Yeah,
I think that would be fun.
That would totally be a comedy.
Yeah,
that for sure.
Yeah, Catherine Hahn. Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be funny though to see those two.
Like mine would be like a raunchy comedy because both of them, like a raunchy comedy, would make. I just feel like that's the genre. I don't think like, if they do like a horror theme like The Blood, I would have to totally choose different actors and actresses. But like for a raunchy comedy, those are my two favorite choices.
Yes.
I think that would be funny.
I think that would be hilarious.
It would definitely be.
And we saw Will Ferrell on Conan's last show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's just hilarious.
Yeah, Conan's last show was great.
That was such a good show.
It was Jack Black was on there. It was funny. So I'm thinking Will Ferrell and Catherine Hahn would be hilarious together.
Yeah, they'd be funny. I wanted to be on Conan, but I guess we didn't make it.
Nope. We didn't get a chance to get on Conan.
Bummer.
Maybe they'll have like an SNL episode where like Catherine Hahn and Will Ferrell on, and they'll do a skit in the Munsters.
Maybe when the Munsters comes out, they probably will.
Yeah,
somebody will do it.
Somebody will do it. If they cast them in it, yeah, that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
So are we on Grandpa?
We're
now?
on Grandpa.
Grandpa AC. Who do you got for Grandpa?
I have Mel Brooks.
Mel, yeah, I can see Mel Brooks.
Because,
as
yeah, I
Grandpa.
could totally see him being Grandpa.
Yeah, I can see.
He'd be nuts. He'd go with Snacks version.
Yeah, he would. I think so. I think that would work well with Will Ferrell and Catherine Hahn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I think I'd have to either. I got two. I got Jack Nicholson as Grandpa,
He would be a crazy Grandpa.
or I'd have to say either Jack Nicholson as Grandpa or Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he would be good too.
Oh yeah, he'd be good.
Yeah.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Because he's awesome in
Yeah.
Hotel Transylvania. And by the way, I don't know if we've said this, but Hotel Transylvania 4 Transformation,
It's
that's
coming
going to be
out.
coming out October 1st.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
That's going to be good.
That'll be a cute movie.
I think so. A cute
Yeah.
movie.
It'll be cute,
That's
because there's going to be like a curse or something, and it's going to make all the humans monsters and all the monsters humans. So you get to see the Invisible Man actually as a human.
Yeah.
So you see what he looks like.
David Spade. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I saw the trailer. It looks funny.
What do you think, AC? Who do you got as Grandpa?
Well, I said Mel Brooks.
Yes.
So Snacks.
I said Mel. You said Mel Brooks.
I said Mel Brooks.
I said Steve Buscemi or Jack Nicholson. Snacks.
Snacks.
I also have two choices.
Okay.
Mine would be Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He be motherfucker. I'm fucking Grandpa. Fucking Grandpa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Danny DeVito.
Who?
Or who?
Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Penguin. Yep.
Yeah. Well, he does a lot of Tim Burton movies, right?
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I could see him being Grandpa too.
I think that would be funny. But Mel Brooks' grandpa would along with Will Ferrell.
I think that would be
Catherine
good.
Hahn, that would be hilarious.
Because Mel Brooks is insane
Yeah,
as
he
well
is.
on his own Spaceballs and all this shit. Yeah. It's crazy.
So we'll get to Eddie. Eddie, of course, the son of Herman and Lily.
The hardest choice to make.
The hardest choice. I mean, I have a couple for that one too as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had one, and then I saw a movie the other night, which I had to put this guy in there for this one because it would be hilarious. And I'm going with Kevin Hart for Eddie,
Kevin Hart.
and either Kevin Hart or Jason Bateman. Because we watched some terrible movie the other night, and it had him in there as like a lobster guy or crab guy
He
or
was a
something.
crab guy. It was Thunder Force, and it wasn't horrible, right? We thought it sucked in the beginning, but then
Right.
it had funny parts.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's what keeps it going. The funny parts kept it going. So.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what made the movie was his scenes.
Yeah.
And like Melissa McCarthy, those were like I think those were the funniest parts of that.
When he was with her and doing stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and she was rubbing butter on his crab claws and shit. Like, what? And then when he would run off camera, he'd go like sideways.
Yeah.
Like clicking his claws together. It's like, oh my.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
at first I was with Kevin Hart on playing Eddie, but I think I got to put Jason Bateman in there just in case, that'd be kind of funny actually.
He was funny in that movie,
He
though.
was. It was
good.
hilarious.
And he said he got bit by a radioactive crab on his ball sack or
Yeah.
something. That's how he became a crab. Crab man.
That's how he.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing ever.
And she was like, I don't care.
Yeah, she didn't
I
care.
No.
It was funny.
So who do you got as Eddie?
Eddie, okay, this was hard because it's supposed to be a younger guy, right? And
Right.
I don't know a lot of the young actors or whatever. So
Right.
I just chose the guy the kid from Stranger Things, and he's from It, the current It, is Finn Wolfhard? I don't know how to say it.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I mean, maybe I did, but I don't know who that is.
But he was funny in It, because I haven't seen Stranger
Yeah.
Things, but in It, he was pretty funny. So I think he'd be good as, in that whole thing.
No, I have to
with Eddie.
look him up because I don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah, he was funny, and he's like sarcastic and stuff.
Right.
So I just think it would be good. Yeah.
What is the I think the other actor's name? He was in it. I think his name was Eddie. I don't know the actor's name though. Literally, his name was Eddie. I think he's the one that like the mom that always wanted to protect him.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was really good too. He was very
Yeah.
sarcastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
feel
he
like-
was funny. I liked him.
Not his name, but I feel like he would be really good too. That's one of my choices.
Yeah, he would be good.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, the cat is making noise. What are you doing? Honey. I know.
Razor production. have a live mascot.
Yeah, we have Rock and Roll Kitty just entered the studio.
I don't know if anybody could hear her, but she was outside the door meowing. So now she's in.
All right, Snacks, who do you got for Eddie?
So the actor that I just totally stumped, I forgot to write it down, but him, the guy from It, his name is Eddie. Him or Jacob Tremblay, who's a really good actor.
Oh, yeah. I know who that is.
I don't
Jacob
know.
Tremblay. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He'd be good as Eddie. You know what?
If anybody wants to watch a really good, like, emotional, serious movie, watch. It's called Room. He's in it, and he plays the 5-year-old kid. And he's like he's gonna go places. I mean, he already is, but like he's one of those actors you're gonna see for years and years and years.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably see him.
But like
on
on a
something.
fun, if I was to make it a comedy, I would choose the guy from It.
Yeah, that other kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
he
be
was
good.
Yeah.
I think so. So we're down to one more cast member for the new Munsters movie coming out,
Yep.
directed by Rob Zombie.
Yes.
It's Marilyn. AC, who do you got for Marilyn?
I have Kiernan Shipka.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Okay, she's from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina
Yeah.
on Netflix, which is over now. But I think she's really good. She's blonde, she's cute, and she's a really good actress. And she's also, when she was little, she was on Mad Men. So she's been acting for a while. She's been around for a while.
Right.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah,
I like her a
think
lot.
that's a good pick. Snacks, who do you got?
How about you, Big Dog?
Well, you know, I've got a couple. I'd have to say, geez, you know, my mind just went blank on my first pick. You know, I don't have it written down. So, Kaylee Cuoco, I think, would be my pick for my first pick. And if she wasn't available, I'd throw in Britney Spears.
Free Britney.
Just
I think she'd be hilarious. Actually,
yeah, I think Britney would be great in that spot.
I don't know why. I just feel like she'd be hilarious.
I mean, come on.
I don't know.
You know, everything she's going through and what she's dealing with and all that with her family and all that. They just need to give her that part of being Marilyn. In that movie, because I think she would be awesome. I think it would be fun for her, you know, and that'd be good for her. So,
Okay.
What do you got? What do you got, Snacks?
Okay, so I have two choices. I have Beth Bears from Two Broke Girls,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
and then also this another actress. She's in that show called Ginny and Georgia on Netflix. She's the mom. Brienne Howie. She like has like this thick Southern drawl in the show, and I think she just the way like her mannerisms and everything. I think she'd be good.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be a good pick too.
Okay.
Plus, she's really pretty, and Marilyn's really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if Rob's listening, those are our choices.
Yeah, Rob,
so if
come
he's
on.
looking for, cast members, those are some choices for him.
There's a bunch of different ones.
No,
Yeah.
Rob Zombie. If you want to get some true Munsters, you can get Big Dog, AC, and Snacks.
Oh yeah.
Put us
That'd
in
be
there.
perfect.
That'd be great.
That'd be
Who
perfect.
would you be, Snacks? Grandpa or Eddie?
I feel like I'd lean more towards Eddie. I know the perfect person for a grandpa. My Uncle Rick, I feel like.
I'd have to say you're right.
And just make sure you got goldfish
Yep.
on set.
Goldfish on set, or we're not going to show up. I think that'd be funny. I think Will Ferrell as Herman would be hilarious.
I
The
do too.
Rock, and you know, it just would be insane.
I can also see Kevin Hart if they put like prosthetics and like, makeup. I think he could be a great grandpa.
You think Kevin Hart would be a great grandpa?
Oh my God, he'd be crazy too. That would be funny.
It would be funny if
Yeah.
we were to do that, if that was to happen, you know.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. I think that the theme song for the Munsters is, staple in music history. I mean, what's Rob Zombie going to do with that? Maybe he gets the guys in LA Rats and he writes a different version of it, stays true to that song, or comes up with something crazy.
He'll have John 5. I knew she was going to do that. She just jumped on me. The cat just jumped on me.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have John 5 play it. It'll be all it's going to be a hardcore.
I hope it is John 5 playing it, because he's a great guitar player. So so that's what we would think our picks would be to be in that movie, The Munsters, and directed by Rob Zombie. So Rob, like we said earlier, if you're out there listening, you got it.
Yep.
If you
there
need,
you go.
You need any help or anything, just let us know.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll give you a hand. Coming up, AC, has a movie review, and I don't know.
It's almost time for AC's movie review. It is time for the one and only AC's movie review.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know if that's a better intro than what we had before.
I think it's better. He's getting better. He's getting better.
Yeah.
He's been practicing.
Yeah. You might want to keep practicing.
I think don't quit your day job, Snacks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You might want to practice a little bit more, but I appreciate the effort. So thank you, Snacks.
Thank you, Snacks. We appreciate it. He's not with us anymore. He actually stepped off. He said he had to take a dump, so he went. Nice. He went to go do what he needed to do.
So we do appreciate him getting off the phone before he goes and does that.
Yes.
So we appreciate
that. Have you ever had anybody like talking to you on the phone? And you realize they're in the bathroom, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
Just you.
I'm taking a dump. Call me back. You know. Jeez.
Yeah, no, just you. Although I have been in the bathroom and you have called me and I've answered the phone when I've been in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've noticed that.
I can hear it. You put me on speakerphone and it's echoey.
Oh, you can tell?
That's how you know somebody's in the bathroom is you could hear it's echoey.
Okay, not that you can hear what they're doing.
No.
Just you can hear the echo.
Nope.
Okay, well, that's a good little side note. Everybody, don't put your phone on speaker if you answer the phone.
Especially if it's like a job interview or something.
You might not.
And they're taking a dump and talking to somebody about a job.
And definitely don't be on Zoom when you go in the bathroom.
No.
Or at least not the video part. Because
you don't want to do that. That'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be not cool. Okay.
And this is why your mom doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's potty talk. Potty.
AC's movie review. This is I don't know what the movie was. Have no idea because she watched it and I wasn't even around. So,
okay.
What is it?
It is called Girl on the Third Floor. It's from 2019. It says TVMA. I have no fucking idea why it's TVMA because there was nothing there that was too crazy. I have no idea. So anyways, it was an hour and 33 minutes of my life that I'm not going to get back. And plus the extra, 15, I'm going to talk about it now. So that's like two and a half hours of my life that's going down the tubes, but that's all right. So this is considered drama, horror, and mystery. Drama, I guess I can see. Horror, no, not at all, but anyways, so from the IMDb page, it says Don Cook tries to renovate a rundown mansion with a sordid history for his growing family, only to learn that the house has other plans. So right off the bat, it's going to be like a haunted house type thing, right? So that's that's kind of why I watched it. And a couple minutes in, I realized that CM Punk is Don Cook. He's the main character.
CM Punk from WWE and a little bit of UFC.
Yes, from wrestling. Yeah. And he looked really familiar, and of course he had the tattoos and stuff. I'm like, where the fuck have I seen that guy? Because I didn't pay attention to the opening credits, so I didn't see his name on there or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, that's CM Punk. Okay, CM Punk, if you're listening, which you're not, but if you were, you need to not do acting anymore.
He wasn't good?
He was horrible.
Wow.
He was so bad. Well, okay, The Rock was bad too. Dwayne Johnson when he started.
When he first started, he was okay. He was good.
He was okay, but he's really good now.
He's really good. That's why I picked him to be Herman.
Yeah, so he's definitely improved a hell of a lot. The Rock is awesome. I love him. CM Punk needs to work on his shit if that's what he wants to do because he just didn't have a lot of personality, he was kind of monotone, but he was kind of angry the whole time.
Give him a little credit. He gave it a try.
And obviously got paid for this movie.
I'm sure he did.
He got paid for it, although I saw that it grossed, I don't know if it was even in the theaters. It might have just been on Netflix, but it only made like $145,000. So if it was in the theater, that's horrible. But if it's Netflix, I don't know how you can judge that. So I don't know. But fun fact, I did see that this movie was filmed in a supposed haunted house in Frankfort, Illinois. So that is pretty cool. So I wonder, I'd be curious to see if people actually noticed if there was something happening in this haunted house. But anyways, so like I say, this is supposed to be a haunted house. So Dawn goes to this house, which is basically Victorian type house, but it used to be a brothel. Let's just start with that, okay? Used to be a brothel. So, like, a lot of the wallpaper is naked ladies. There's naked ladies around, like, the mirror and stuff. So the decor is obviously coochies all over the place, you know?
Dang.
And yeah.
My kind of movie.
Exactly. So you and Snacks might actually enjoy this movie just for the decor alone. But and there was another part that I don't even know what it was supposed to be. It was on the wall, but it looked like a vagina. It was just like a little round thing that's supposed to look like a vagina. And I have no fucking idea what that was supposed to be in this house.
Probably a vagina.
Well, so that's just like a decoration. I guess vagina's on the wall.
Oh,
so,
I mean, should we get pictures like that in the studio? Let's talk to Razor Sharp and ask him if we can get some certain pictures we need in the studio.
So we can't drink on the show, but we're gonna have all this porn.
I think the question is we can have a couple, just not a couple hundred.
Okay. Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's the question.
Well,
so.
I honestly wish I had been drunk when I watched this movie because I might have enjoyed it more. So one of the first thing he does when he walks into this house, he brings his ice chest. So he pops a beer open, right? And he's talking to his pregnant wife on FaceTime or video call, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's hiding the fact that he's drinking. So I guess he's not even supposed to be drinking beer or drinking in general because he's gotten in trouble in the past. And they say later that he used to, well, they didn't really say exactly what he did, but he was going to get arrested, and he made a deal with the feds. He, I guess, had defrauded some clients or something out of their retirement funds or whatever. So he made a deal. So he got out, didn't go to jail or whatever. So his wife stuck with him through this whole situation, and this is supposed to be their fresh start moving into the suburbs. And they buy this house, or she buys this house because she's making money, I guess. She's pregnant. So she sends him to the house by himself first to get things ready, renovated, or do whatever. I have no idea why he's doing it. He's by himself. He hardly has any tools. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And honestly, he did not do any renovations to this house during this whole entire time. All he did, there was some black ooze coming out of one of the walls. Okay, there might be a sign that maybe there's something going on there.
They always have black or whatever, ooze blood or whatever coming out of the walls. Yeah.
And yet people
in all those movies.
Yeah. And they're like, I'll just cut that out and I'll fix it. And then when it keeps coming back, maybe there's an issue.
Yeah, you might want to leave the
I'll
house.
say that.
Yeah.
And so he was in the middle of trying to fix that. And then his power tool, I guess, died out. And of course he's cussing. He's like, fucking power tool, yeah, fuck yes. And he got really mad over it. Reminded me of somebody I know, but he got really pissed off about it. I'm like, why are you so mad about that? So he goes to plug it in the wall, and in the outlet, there's like some mucusy type stuff that's pouring out of it. You know what he does? Okay, do you plug something into an outlet that has like moisture coming out of it or something?
No.
He wipes it off and then plugs the fucking thing in. It's like, you do not know what you're doing. I don't know. It was just stupid little things like that just drove me insane. And then the kitchen sink, he goes to try to fix the plumbing. Once again, I have no fucking idea why he is doing this because he obviously does not know what he's doing.
Right.
He doesn't change the paint on the walls. He doesn't pull down the naked lady wallpaper. He doesn't take down any of this other random shit. He just does these weird little jobs in this house that makes no sense to me whatsoever. So he's trying to take out one of the pipes from the kitchen sink and, of course, busts it open. And then there's just this blood type muddy looking stuff. I don't know if it's supposed to be blood, but it's definitely like some caked nasty red mucus. I don't know what it was. It was gross. So it got all over his face. And then he runs outside and, takes his shirt off. He's not built that much. I'd much rather see The Rock. Thank you very much.
Jeez.
Without his shirt.
That's a big difference there.
That's a humongous difference. So then, of course, there's some 20-something little pretty girl out there with a short skirt on, and she's talking to him and blah, blah, blah. And so, of course, eventually, they fuck. Right?
No.
Yes. So he cheats on his pregnant wife with this girl who he doesn't know in the beginning, but is tied to the house. So I will let you figure that out. If this is a haunted house and she randomly shows up, and then won't go away, basically.
Right.
So he thinks that she's just like a stalker, but she's basically tied to the house, which he finds out later. So that was ridiculous. Like, that pissed me off. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And why is his wife dealing with this guy? He's such an asshole. And he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So anyways, so that happens, and then one friend does come over to help him, and which I guess is her friend also, the wife's friend also. So they're gonna work on the bedroom, and this guy, CM Punk, he's completely comfortable. He throws a mattress on the floor, even though all this weird shit happens, you know, the blood coming out of the kitchen, the mucus coming out of the outlet, there's the black ooze on the wall. I mean, he thinks everything's fine.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, of course. CM Punk.
It was a brothel. Shit happened there. People died. You know, he thinks it's fine. He's just there sleeping. Right?
Why do people always die in a brothel? Every movie I've ever seen, it's always been like a haunted brothel. Why are people dying in a brothel? What's going on? You're supposed to be happy, having a good time. I don't know.
And a lot of these, you know, these haunted places, shows and stuff. Yeah, a lot of them are in brothels.
It's interesting how that all comes together.
Yeah, well, I guess dudes were dicks back then.
I guess. I'm pretty sure it was rough back then. I mean, back in those days.
Yeah, that's not.
Man, we won't get into that.
No, that's not cool.
No.
But this was a brothel. Okay. So his friend goes to help him. So then the ceiling falls down in the bedroom. This is called Girl on the Third Floor, but to me this was like the second floor, so I don't understand the whole third floor thing. But the ceiling falls down, so they're looking up and they're looking into the attic, and there are banisters, yeah, you know, railings, so that people, dudes, old nasty dudes, can be up in the attic with their drinks and whatever, looking down into the bedroom, while this one girl is getting, you know, whipped with this little twitch that this other porn guy, you know, was there. Right, and so they're fucking and stuff. And so these people can look down like they're the audience and they're just watching that happen. So that's what that was. So then the CM Punk tells the wife about it, and she's like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. It's like, well, no shit. Have you seen the inside of this fucking house, woman? I don't understand it. So, and then there's a whole thing with marbles. Like, throughout this whole deal, when CM Punk is in there by himself, these little marbles keep coming, like, from the bedroom, or they came out of that vagina thing, out of the wall. And they just, like, start rolling down, and he doesn't even really care. It's like, oh, what's that? And that's it.
That's it.
And, like, he picked one up, and he ate it.
So it was terrible. The movie was bad.
This is, like, one of the worst ever movies I've ever seen in my life. And it wasn't gory, you know. I kind of thought it was going to be more something like that, you know. But I thought maybe a haunted house, it might be paranormal, it might be kind of creepy, and it was stupid.
It was terrible.
This was the dumbest movie.
What was the name of the movie?
Girl on the Third Floor, which I still don't understand the third floor thing.
I don't either. So was there ever a third floor?
There's the attic.
That's the third floor.
Yeah, but she wasn't found in the attic. No. She was found in the bedroom. Okay.
So what happens to old CM Punk?
Well, if you must know, I will tell you, because you will never watch this movie. No, I will never watch this movie, and I hope nobody else watches this movie.
Waste of time.
He dies. He basically gets killed, and it's so low-key, because he gets killed by that girl.
Right.
Because she knows he's a bad guy. So it's like the house, the ghosts are in there, and they're trying, if you're a bad person, they're kind of like the devil type thing, although it's not the devil, but they're kind of like leading you to the dark side kind of thing. So if you're a bad person already, then they kind of like, oh, you go along with it, like he fucked her, you know. Right. He cheated on his wife.
Right.
He lied. He's drinking. He's not supposed to be drinking. And across the street is a church. And the lady who's the pastor over there would keep coming over, but she wouldn't go in the house. So she would try to get him to go to church. So try to get him to go to the good side.
Right.
So it ended up kind of, in the end, they said it was like some moral dilemma type thing, that she knew people that lived in that house peacefully, that they were good people, they had no issues. But then other people who had the issues, the dark secrets, you know, bad personalities or whatever,
right,
they had issues. So stuff happened. So it turns out that they're trying to make it a moral thing, so, which is bullshit, stupid. So CM Punk dies because the girl kills him, but she kills him with marbles. Like, marbles come out of the closet and they just go in his skin. And at first it was just one that was kind of crawling up his skin, and he was cutting his skin open trying to get it out,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And that didn't work because it kind of went all the way up to like his head and stuff. So then after the one comes, then hundreds come. So then they just go all through his brain and everything.
That's it.
And then he crawls into the closet, and then that's kind of, you see him again later, but it's not really him. It's one of the ghosts pretending to be him.
So do you think that CM Punk will ever make a return to the WWE? Because it sounds like he needs to.
I think yes, if he's looking for a career choice, I think he should stick with that.
He's one of the most popular superstars in the WWE before he left.
Yes, so I think he should go back to that if he wants to still be in the limelight, because this was not his best foot forward, I would say.
Hey, he's giving it a try. He's tried the UFC, got whooped there.
Yes, that didn't work either.
And then he went to the movies, and obviously AC said he wasn't good at that.
This sucked.
So did they have sex scenes? Is that when he was that girl? Did they have the sex scene? Was he good in that?
They didn't even have a sex scene. Honestly, all they did was they showed them, they're walking around the house drinking beer, and he's like, oh yeah, here's this, I'm gonna do this, and oh, here's the bedroom. She's all, ooh,
Right.
And then they go to kiss, and then that's it.
That's it.
So you don't even see them doing that. And just like when they show, the porn type scene.
Right.
Like flashback to what it's supposed to be. They don't show it either.
None of it.
In there. Mm-mm.
So we're still doing a 1 to 5 beer survey on that.
Yes.
We can't get in trouble for that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So what do you got? 1 to 5. And I know it's not going to be a lot.
No. If my lowest is 1, this is like a 1.
That's it.
This is like
a half a beer.
Horrible. If I could give it 0, I'd say 0. This movie sucked so hard. I mean, it was so stupid. The premise was stupid. When you're watching it now, I've been watching a lot of HGTV because we're trying to renovate some stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this stuff, and then I watch him trying to renovate. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He has no fucking clue.
Yep.
So it was just a fucking
maybe
mess.
he should change his acting coach. Try something else.
Or get one. I don't know if he has one or not.
Something to help her out. So one beer.
It's a 1 because he was horrible. The whole movie was horrible. It was so stupid.
Bigdog AC show. That was a great movie review, by the way.
Why, thank you.
It was a terrible actor, but a great movie review.
Yeah.
You get those AC movie reviews on every platform because we are everywhere.
We are everywhere.
We are everywhere. Here's the deal. We are looking for 50 downloads. Mm-hmm. And if we can get 50 downloads, new downloads, AC said she would dye her hair blue and then post the pictures.
Yes.
Of her hair blue.
So I'm very excited. I hope we get them.
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'm glad your mom doesn't listen to the show, because if she even saw the blue hair, she would be like, what are you doing? It
wouldn't be the worst thing that she's seen me do. And I actually did have blue streaks in my hair a long time ago, and then the blue faded out and it turned into green. So I had bright green streaks in my hair at that point.
How long ago was that?
Before I met you. So it's been like, what, 20-something years? Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, when I met you, you had a piercing in your tongue too.
Yep, and my belly button.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, and then
good times.
Yeah, that was a good time. Huh? we won't get into that.
No, that'll be another show.
That'll be our X-rated show.
Yep.
AC's past. How about we call it AC's first 21?
Oh my God.
So we know what was going up until 21.
Yeah.
And after.
Oh no.
That'd be crazy.
Oh no.
So if 50 downloads, dyes her hair blue, post it, get a chance to check out some blue hair.
Yeah, and share it. So share us with friends and family.
Yes.
Help us get those downloads, please.
Definitely. At the end of every show, you hear money, change hitting a jar. That's our swear jar. We always put money in there. AC has a tendency to, slip every now and then and cuss a little bit. So we fill the jar up and then we donate it to a local animal shelter. Mm-hmm. So we're getting ready to do that again, and we'll let you know when we do that and who we donate that to. So that's what that noise is you hear.
Yeah, because we realized for some of the new listeners that you might not know, because we talked about that in the beginning, when we first started. But so we figured since the jar is getting kind of full, we'll do that at the end of June. Or maybe a little bit in July, and then we'll do it at the end of the year also.
Yeah. So just stick around for that, and maybe if you want to make a donation to that animal shelter, you can do that as well. We don't know which one we're going to go with yet, but we'll find one for sure. Yeah, new in the studio, just came in this week. Stickers.
We got stickers. Everybody loves stickers.
Everybody loves stickers. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're awesome. I think they're cool. Bigdog and AC show.
Yes.
Join the podcast now. If you want a sticker, It's real simple.
Yeah, just email us, bigdogacshow@gmail.com, or DM us, message us, Facebook, anywhere. Let us know you want some stickers, and we'll send them to you.
We will.
We'll proudly send you some stickers.
We will mail them to you.
Yes, and then you can put them on your car. You can put them anywhere you want to show that you love Big Dog
AC Show. Take them to work. Better yet, give them to your kids, because your kids stick them all anywhere and all over the place.
Yeah.
So
maybe they'll put them someplace where people will see it.
Yeah. Give us give us an email. Let us know where you're at. We'll send you some stickers.
Yes.
We want to thank Snacks for calling in and giving us his Munsters. Actors and actresses,
and doing my movie review intro.
Yes, he's taken up singing, and he's getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, okay.
I think so. Hopefully sooner or later we'll get him in the studio with us. He's just really busy eating snacks.
Yeah, eating all his goldfish. So
thank you for listening to the show. We appreciate it. We're on all the platforms. We're everywhere, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, and thanks for listening. Share us with everybody.